Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome to Dezombified. We tell the stories, but you decide. Fan of our work? After the video, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to be alerted of new content. You can also follow us through Facebook and Twitter. Like us to tell your story or share your experience with the paranormal. Maybe collaborate on future content. We are dying to hear from you, so please leave us a comment. Now, without further ado. Exactly who or what are the black-eyed children? Theories about these kids include, but are not limited to, vampires, alien hybrids, spirits of dead children, shapeshifters, and demons. No one knows, but one thing is certain. Reports of run-ins have increased in recent times. Claims of encounters with these beings appear almost identical. Accounts describe children between the ages of 5 through 16, corpse-like complexion, and blacked-out eyes. Testimonies also detail eloquent speech and monotone or hypnotic voices exhibited by these children. People describe feelings of fear and dread in their presence. Usually the scenario entails seemingly lost children in pairs seeking a ride home, or knocking on your door asking to come inside. They never use doorbells or answer questions. Usually they come around in the middle of the night. They have been rumored to be attracted to a specific low-frequency sound that can be reproduced with special equipment or software. One enthusiast has successfully conducted an experiment which, according to him, resulted in his capturing of Bex on camera at his home. He claims he has been getting stalked by these terrifying tykes for some time. He decided to set up his webcam overnight with a frequency which many say is attractive to Bex. His story is very compelling and high on the creepy factor scale. Quite a few images and video footage have been popping up lately all over the internet claiming to be of Bex. Even on Craigslist. Seems like they have no problem getting around. In fact, there are even locations which are notorious for being occupied by these creepy, kid-like things. This abandoned cistern in Texas is rumored to be a home to them. Testimonies of Bex-related incidents almost always include the phrase, "Let us in," more than once. In addition, they will appear to become angry or irritated when denied their request. It is important to note that only one of the children actually speak during these experiences and seems to be in charge of the situation. It's been said that these children possess special abilities, among them mind control, hypnotism, and telepathy. Some have assumed that they may have the capability to wipe your memory. This may explain why there are little stories from those who may have actually let them in. One report comes from a woman in Vermont. She states that after her experience, she has become increasingly ill and is slowly dying. The following is a compilation of excerpts From her testimony,
I made the mistake of letting the black-eyed kids inside, and now I'm worried that I might die because of it. I woke up because I heard a loud banging on my front door. I woke my husband up just to feel safer. While I was telling him what was going on, the banging on the door started again, and my husband went to answer it while I stood in the hallway. When he opened the door, there were two children standing in the snow, looking toward the ground. They were a boy and a girl and could not have been more than 8 years old. They would not make eye contact. I asked the kids where their parents were.
"They'll be here soon,"
is all they said.
the wife then goes into the kitchen to make hot cocoa.
"Y'all kids okay? Where your parents at?"
I could hear my husband talking to the kids. He was asking them if they were okay, where they came from, how far they walked, if their parents' car was broken down, things like that. But they always answered,
"Our parents will be here soon."
They spoke in a sing-songy voice. When they looked at me, their eyes were completely black. They had no whites, just giant black pupils. My husband's nose started to bleed.
What the hell?
After what felt like forever, the boy said,
"Our parents are here."
and they walked to the door, opened it, and walked out, leaving it wide open. My husband jumped out to go close it and almost fell over. We looked out the window and saw two men standing by a black car idling at the end of our driveway. The men looked like they were wearing black-colored suits and were very tall, at least 6 feet. When my husband waved at them, they just stared at us, got into the car, and drove off.
Sometime later,
After my husband's nosebleeds became a regular occurrence, we went to see the doctor. He didn't know what to make of it.
"I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, but your test results are inconclusive."
Since we let the black-eyed kids inside our home, I've also suffered from regular dizzy spells and nosebleeds on a regular basis. Trust me when I say that I'm suddenly in the worst condition of my life, and no one can do anything about it.
among those who have let them in, exist some cases of misfortune and ailment since their rendezvous with these apparitions. So, if you ever come across black-eyed kids, make a swift 180 in the other direction and get away as fast as you can. Do not interact with these entities, because those that have had their lives changed forever, or possibly even taken. Let's not find out for ourselves.
Keep your eyes wide for them black-eyed kids, up to no good, so proceed with caution. If you see them in your hood, wanna be up in your set, then take control. Eat your food, then snatch your soul. I worked OT, now I'm in no rush. I'm crazy late for a day, so I rode the bus. I jumped out at my stop, went to my building, put the key in the lock, then I seen two children.
Maybe tell them what's so cold in the room. Get a bite to eat and please use your phone.
Vibes in the air felt dark, demonic. Eyes black, now red from hydroponics. Said hell nah, y'all get to step and started hollering and yelling. My life was threatening. Black-eyed kids up to no good, so proceed with caution. If you see them in your hood, wanna be up in your set, then take control. Eat your food and snatch your soul. Black-eyed kids up to no good, so proceed with caution. If you see them in your hood, wanna be up in your set, then take control. Eat your food and snatch your soul.